This is a analysis for the Brooks Hyperion GTS 2. Our analysis is the result of structural parameter testing, mathematical modeling, and clinical observations. We test our shoes on this apparatus, which measures hindfoot stability, midfoot stability, loaded heel to toe drop, energy return, and cushioning. That data goes into our mathematical model, which is set right here, and then we analyze this data with our clinical observations. On this side of the mathematical model here, we test the shoe without its insole, and on the other side, we test it with its insole. Without its insole, the results, the index is called the potential shoe stability index. And so without the insole, it had a 29.47% potential shoe stability index, which put it in the neutral category. With its insole, it had a shoe stability index of 29.33, also placing it in the neutral stability index. So the difference between these two indexes was 0.45%. And that is tells you how effective the insole is in translating the potential shoe stability index to the lower extremity, and this does very well. So let's take a look at the shoe tested with its insole. So with its insole, it had a midfoot stability index, or what we call a torsional control index, of 40 inch-pounds, which put it in the minimal stability range. In the hindfoot stability, it tested to have a vertical compression index of 9.6 millimeters, and that's a very soft midsole under the heel. So that also was in the minimal stability range. Now, looking at the unloaded heel to toe drop, it had a 8 millimeter unloaded heel to toe drop. When we compressed and loaded the hindfoot midsole, we got a loaded heel to toe drop of minus 1.6 millimeters. In other words, the shoe had negative vertical support. So because the shoe has minimal hindfoot stability and a negative loaded heel to toe drop, we really do not recommend the shoe for those with lower extremity issues and posterior calf complex issues. And this would include tight and painful calves, heel pain, plantar fasciitis, posterior tibial tendonitis, runner's knee, and iliotibial band pain. So performance-wise, we gauge the performance by the weight of the shoe and by its energy return. This shoe is quite light, it's 7.8 ounces, and it does have an energy return or rebound index in the high range of 24.04 millimeters. So we compress the shoe to 100 pounds, release our calcaneal block here, that flies up and that measures the energy return. So with those parameters, we would categorize this shoe in the Fast Plus category. We categorize our shoes as slow, medium fast, fast, and ultra fast. So to summarize this, We recommend the shoe for neutral to mild pronators, lighter stature, void of posterior calf complex issues and lower extremity issues. This shoe is probably more beneficial for very well conditioned runners and elite runners.